Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
What's up, everybody? This is MasterKingJC of the Aunty game and Nexus back here again to give you guys another edition of the MangaZone. This is my review for the newest One Piece chapter, One Piece chapter 861, The Consummate Actor. So, this is going to be like a pretty quick video. I'm not going to prolong this discussion because it's not really a long chapter. It's a pretty average size chapter. It's like 2 double-page spreads, if I remember correctly, so it's not really worth me like going full on in depth with the details of the chapter. Chapter begins to pick off where we left off last week with Parasparrow's elevator, his candy escalator is melting. And before you remember the last chapter, he told the children, you know, after 3 minutes you can eat the candy coaster or whatever. Not creepy at all. But at that point, we see Vito. He's looking over the giant door. He's noticed that Judge is talking to Morgans. And he's fangasming like, oh, Capone. That's Vince Smoke Judge of the German 66, and he's talking to Big News Morgans. Oh my god, look at all these big name people here. And Capone's like, of course you're gonna talk. Like, what's the big deal? I love how so nonchalant Capone is about that entire ordeal. The real interesting point here of this entire dialogue is that it leads into the point where Vito is name dropping like some of the characters of the Big Mom family that we haven't even seen yet, like Kamote, Oven, Daifuku. So a lot of these guys are really strong in their own right. He calls them monsters. So I'm interested to see what their bounties are, or what their like abilities are, if they have devil fruit abilities, or just what their fighting styles are, if they're gonna fight in this arc. I don't think every single member, every high-ranking member, let me correct myself right there, is gonna fight in this arc. I feel like a lot of people are putting too much like expectations on some of these characters, when the thing is, if you have all of these guys showing off their like abilities, like it's gonna prolong the climax of this arc, and it's gonna end a lot later than we expected to. So I don't think they're going to be like showing off a lot. And the door starts to hear what they're saying, the door lady, or the door, it's a female door. It's a female door homie who's hearing everything they're saying right now. They're not really paying attention to what's going on. She's trying to put the pieces together, but that comes to bite her in the ass later on, which I'll get to soon. Mother Carmel makes her appearance. We see Mother Carmel, and Oda just shat on every other theory that people have made. No, it's not Bonnie. It's not Pudding. It's not even fucking Evenkov. It's a brand new character who looks like she's a nun. Like, if her name and her outfit is even go off of, she is a nun. And she's smoking a cigarette, so... And I don't know who she is. She does not look familiar at all. People are saying she kind of looks like Mother Bakken, like Weevil's mother, and I'm not seeing the similarities. Like, the facial structure looks a little similar, but they're not really the same person. I don't know if they're related, but I'm pretty sure they're not the same. I'm pretty sure this is a brand new character. And now when I think of nuns, and the fact that she refers to Mother Carmel as our mother, our being like everyone else's mother, like, I don't know, like everyone in like the Big Mom Pirates and the Charlotte family's mother. I think that she was a nun at an orphanage, and Big Mom looked up to her. Like, she was raised in an orphanage. She looked up to Mother Carmel, and that's why she respected her so much. So we're definitely going to get some backstory into Mother Carmel. Maybe once the picture is broken or ripped apart or whatever. When that happens, we're probably going to get a flashback, probably like a 4 or 5 chapter flashback into Mother Carmel's, seeing her connection to Big Mom. And wow, I feel so sorry for this dude. This one dude thought, hey, you know, let me just go talk to Big Mom like I'm somebody, like I'm a somebody. Let me go talk to Big Mom. Hey, Big Mom, this is my first time at your party here. What's the deal with this Mother Carmel? She's like, boy! She's like, boy! He got laid out. He's like, he got laid out. Don't presume to trespass on my memories. And he's like, I don't know if that was hockey or if he just passed out from fear or something like that, but he's out. He's out. And then Dewfall comes in with the wedding, like, now. Big Mom, we brought all these treasure chests, brought all these presents for you. And she's like, oh, so happy for these treasure chests. Oh, these for me here. Oh, wow. And then Morgan comes up like, speaking of treasure, Big Mom, I heard you came across a very legendary treasure chest. And she's like, oh, yes, the Tamatebako box from Fishman Island. I don't know why Neptune would depart from this legendary treasure, but it's mine now, and I'm going to open it after the ceremony. So she doesn't even know. I'm so glad we got to see the I can't even say it. It's Tamatebako box. Tamatebako box. Tamatebako box. I'm glad we got to see the Tamatebako box in this chapter, because we all know what's gonna happen when it opens up. And it's like Otis teasing us. He's teasing us right now with the box. He's just like, here it is. Am I gonna open this chapter? No, not yet. Just wait. Just teasing us right there with that box. Big Mob's not even prepared for that. Meanwhile, some dudes who are with the Capone pirates show up saying that, you know, they cleared out everything downstairs. It's locked. No one's gonna come in. So Capone's getting everything ready. They notice the door, homie, is spying on them. So Goldie rips out a sword, slices her head off, kills her, which is pretty brutal. I mean, she's not a human; she's a living door. So I mean, it's fucked up because, you know, she was alive. But I don't want to get into whole existential questions here about, you know, what makes a human, what makes a person, stuff like that. But she's dead. And Capone pops out Caesar with the mirror, and inside him are the Striads, which I'm surprised they were still inside of him. I thought they would be, like, you know, in their places getting ready for the plan to happen, but they're sleeping inside, and I don't really blame them for that because they've been up all yesterday and the day before. They are tired, so let them get their rest. You know, Jeremy says he's gonna wake up 10 minutes before. He should wake him up like 20 minutes before, to be honest. But he's gonna wake him up, and, you know, they're gonna get ready for the plan. So you just let them rest. So I can understand that. So I know some people aren't saying anything about them sleeping, but everyone's jumping on Sanji for what he did. So we skip forward to the bride and groom waiting room, and we see Pudding and Sanji sitting down getting ready for their wedding ceremony, and Pudding's talking to Sanji like, oh, I'm so happy, you know, this feels like it's a dream, being able to get married. And Sanji, he's there acting all cool and calm, you know, he's trying to keep his composure together, and Pudding looks at him, she's like, tell me, is this dream a good one or a bad one? And I mean, I don't blame Sanji. I mean, it's consistent with what he's done before. Like, and Pudding was pretty much egging him on right there. I mean, he just reacts in a way like, oh, she's so cute and stuff, and, you know, he's doing the whole lovey-dovey thing. I mean, he does realize that she's acting and that, you know, it's all coy to kill him later on, but he starts to doubt himself like, oh, maybe, you know, maybe it was all just a dream, this entire thing. And it's consistent with what Sanji's done before. I don't expect him all of a sudden, you know, like, okay, like, he's making progress. Like, he's not, like, he reacted to what she was doing to him. He wasn't just, you know, freaking out just by sitting her next to her. So, you know, she's putting on that whole coily thing right there, and Sanji mentions, oh, wish I kissed you on the forehead or somewhere else. And Pudding says, oh, kiss me on the mouth, and she just nosebleeds, and, you know, he's, okay. It's Sanji right now, like, yeah, it's not really, like, oh, it's like one of those things you're like, you expect it, I expect it to happen, so I'm not bothered by it, but, you know, it's not something that's like, Sanji knows, he's just, you know, he's got that lover boy side of him, it's just, you know, it's just, you know, he can't help it. He can't help himself. He can't help it. And the rest of the chapter is everyone partying, everyone enjoying the party. Then the wedding ceremony starts. The announcer says, you know, bring down the bride and groom, and they come down on on Zeus. Yeah, Zeus the thundercloud on this giant teacup. Everyone's cheering. Everyone's applauding. Applaud the bride and groom. Here they come, the bride and groom, yada yada. I'm not gonna sing. But anyway, like I said, this is a pretty like brief chapter. It's not really anything like to go over. Let me just see. Yeah, it's nothing really to like go over in detail. So, oh yeah, we're on break next week, which I'm okay with. We've had like 5 chapters about a break, and if you're complaining about Otis breaks after like the past 3 years we've had consistent breaks each month, what's wrong with you? Just you're still gonna get your chapter, guys. Relax. So overall, this was a pretty decent chapter. Some parts I liked, and some parts I expected that maybe could feel kind of why that had to be in there, but it's not annoying. Like the Sanji thing, like if you're complaining about the Sanji thing, and you're not complaining about the Straw Hat sleeping thing. I don't know what's going on with you guys. But anyway, guys, what do you think about the chapter? Write down below to give me your thoughts on it, and I'll catch you guys again next time. Keep on keeping on.